What a play, play after play after play.
And there's the ball.
Oh, yeah.
There it is.
He is taking over.
That's just filthy. There you go. The greatest conference in the country is showing out tonight, gentlemen.
He's going upstairs with it, and that's going in. Your WCAC champions.
I cannot believe it. That is the greatest high school football game.
Thank you so much for being here with us on another great night in the WCAC. On behalf of First Amendment Sports, I'm Ken Marangolo, joined by Kevin Ricca.
Ken, thank you so much for having me here. There's nothing better than being in a WCAC gym on a Friday afternoon when the McNamara women's softball team is sponsoring a fish fry.
Oh, it's so
Come
great.
on, man.
It is. We got the flyer.
We're ready.
We're ready. It's St. Patrick's Day early. Welcome to Forestville, Maryland, home of the Bishop McNamara Mustangs, playing host to the Archbishop Carroll Lions in a doubleheader. Girls will play first, boys will play second. Second time in the gym for us in the last 2 weeks or so. We were here for the Lorraine game a couple weeks ago. I got a chance to see the McNamara Mustang ladies perform. The pep band up on the stage. We're going to get some starters here. Well, let's talk a little bit about how we got here, because you know what? More than anything else, it's starting to feel like tournament time, Kevin. And the WCAC, there's nothing better than tournament time in the WCAC. Everything from this point on is about getting ready for the tournament, the penultimate high school basketball event.
The next 3 weeks, that's what it's all about. This is what it is. Everyone's jockeying for tournament position right now and seeding, but this is where the teams have become who they want to be. You know who you are at this point.
We got a sportsmanship creed going on right now. We'll have a prayer and then the anthem. So we'll make sure we'll turn it over to the announcer for these. Get some starters here. Kevin, it's our first look at the Archbishop Carroll Lions. We got a familiar face over there on the bench, the assistant coach, Mark Tillman, friend of First Amendment Sports. Walked. He looked like he was surprised to see me. He was like, what's going on? Forgot for a second what we're all about. But good to see Mark and the work that he's putting in. Obviously, giving a little bit back, talking about his boys from Gonzaga a little bit. But at the end of the day, Archbishop Carroll doing the same thing as Bishop McNamara, trying to get ready for the tournament. Put some work in against a very, very obviously talented McNamara Mustang squad.
As his daughter, number 21, is introduced to the ball game tonight as a starter. This is a guy that was first team All Big East. He was a McDonald's All-American. What we're all about, I think he knows. I think he knows that we would have been covering all of his games. But tonight, it's about these young ladies. And these young ladies from Carroll have quite the formidable task against in front of them with this McNamara Mustang squad.
Yeah. I believe currently ranked number 3 in the area. I'm sure if they continue on the track they're on, they'll certainly start to garner national attention again. Frank Oliver put together quite a squad, and one thing he preaches more than anything else, what he's going to have girls who can score. Defense and pressure, and I think that's what you're going to see out of the gate and all night long. What he wants his girls to play tenacious on the defensive end. Everything is going to come out of that, and there's a lot of pride on the McNamara sideline with over the last few years, the games that they've been involved in at a high level, and the ability to collect W's. Coach Oliver has really put together quite a program.
Yeah, it's unbelievable. And getting back to your original point, the on-ball pressure that the McNamara Mustangs, these ladies put on, has been something that's been extremely evident every time we've been in this gym or any gym that they're on the court. It's ridiculous trying to get the ball up against this pressure. Notice that from the jump.
As we get a sense that on the floor for the Mustangs to get things started, Maddie McDaniel, looks like Vanessa Harris, Drew Jordan, I think Zen Crafts out there, and here comes Caden Samuel. Caden Samuel's on her way, Kevin, to a place you're pretty fond of.
Yeah, I mean, UConn is a pretty decent commit, I think, if you're a high school basketball player from any area in the world.
You better believe it.
She's been dancing in celebration all through the pregame warm-ups, and I think she shot about 97% from the corner right here in front of us. It's one of the nicest releases in all of high school basketball in the nation. It's ridiculous.
We'll be underway here, first quarter of action. Bishop McNamara, Archbishop Carroll, First Amendment Sports. Thank you so much for being with us on a Friday night, or whenever you happen to be watching this. Maybe you're going to wake up early on Saturday morning and catch a Mustang Lion doubleheader. Either way, we appreciate you. If you do tune in tomorrow, you will have missed out on the fish fry. Two people who will not be missing out on the fish fry.
No, not happening.
Ken Marangolo and Kevin Rick.
If you don't hear me in the second half, you can send the producer, because you know what line I will be in.
Jamie Poindexter, Aaliyah Duncan, Heidi Williams, Ava Tillman, and Tiao Adelicon on the floor for the Lions. Zencraft and Tiao. Controlled by the Mustangs. Here comes Maddie McDaniel, the floor general.
Electric with the ball in her hand. This is one of the best players in the country. I think number 8 in ESPN's rankings in the junior class in the nation. So this is going to be tons of fun on a Friday. What a feed.
Vanessa Harris inside to Samuels. Quick 2 for the score. Steal.
And a great
another
feed.
pass to Caden Samuels, and that's a quick 4 for someone who, let's be honest, if Caden starts seeing that ball go through the hole early on, and she'll tie up. The Lions will see the ball is going to go to Carroll. Last time we were here, it took Cadence a while to get comfortable, and wasn't able to find the nylon. 4 quick ones for a scorer like that is dangerous.
Yeah, when she gets going, it's always dangerous.
Tiao, hard off the glass, coming back the other way, Vanessa Harris. Samuels in the corner. Maddie, baseline. For Drew Jordan, no good. Coming back the other way is Jamie Poindexter for the Lions. Caden Samuels out ahead.
Excellent length. Getting into the passing lane, finishing at the rim. Caden 6, Carroll 0 as her start.
Poindexter, 17 on the shot. Steal with Maddie McDaniel. Nice little pass there for Drew Jordan. Zen in the paint. Gets her own rebound, puts it back up. No good. Rebound. Aaliyah Duncan.
It's McNamara's pace so far.
Coach Edith White looking to slow things down here a little bit.
4 steals in 5 possessions. They just got to get their bearings here and get through this initial onslaught of defense.
Ava Tillman, no good. Deep three. Was no good for Drew Jordan. Tillman working on Samuels.
Every pass and every dribble is contested.
Tia'o going to the line for Carroll.
Strong move. Zen got up in the air there. She just needed to stay there with her hands high. She'd have been just fine. Zen Kraft, the number 14th ranked sophomore in the nation.
We're watching her warm up. A really good looking shot. Obviously, one of the bigger girls got some height, some length. We saw that just on the other side of the floor, getting that offensive rebound. Maddie McDaniel back the other way.
Great transition D and hustle there by Aaliyah Duncan, number 10 for the Lions.
Little drive, no good. There's another rebound by Kraft, up and under.
Up and under, that footwork.
Yep.
That sophomore was a freshman. She didn't have that ability, Ken. That was effortless.
It's going to be off of Caden Samuels.
This full court pressure is suffocating the traps in the corner. I mean, you got Caden Samuels at the front of the defense.
Yeah.
The ball goes into the corner. It's really tough.
Vanessa Harris was on the scene, and there she is again. The sophomore guard, Vanessa Harris. Duncan to the corner, 3, and that's
nice
good.
Looking shot.
Tillman on the board. Like the effort there by Jamie Poindexter, right in front of Coach White. Coach Tillman always wanted to show that extra effort right there in front of the bench.
And the corner 3, nothing but net.
Nice inbound pass. Tia'o with the rebound. Lions back the other way. 8-4 game here, about halfway through the first quarter. Princess Moody getting ready to check in. They come at you in waves here in Forestville. A little miscommunication there at the top. Ball finds Tillman under 10 on the shot. Foul line, and she's going to get fouled, and that's going to go against Vanessa Harris. That'll be her first.
Nice job by Ava Tillman. Initiating contact there.
Did they get her for 2? I thought they got Zen on the first one. They just announced that as Vanessa's second. We'll have to check, keep an eye on that. They're as active as Vanessa Harris is on defense. She doesn't want to have 2 fouls in the first quarter. Nice looking free throw. Comes Moody checking in for Drew Jordan. We won't see, I don't believe, Lene Corbett tonight. She's having an excellent season for Coach Oliver. We saw her in warm-up. She looks okay. Maybe just getting some rest tonight. Maddie McDaniel back the other way for the Mustangs.
I think Ava likes this gym and pregame warm-ups. That she was on fire, and she's come out right now and gotten her team back in the ball game with a corner 3 and a couple quick free throws.
Lions with the steal. Looked like Heidi Williams getting involved there. Heidi Williams down low, off the glass.
Strong.
Tie game. Inside to Zen. She can't hold on to it. That ball's still alive. It's going to check out. It'll be Carroll ball. And they're looking for a lead change. Tillman pushes it to Duncan. Duncan gets baseline. Off the glass. No good. Rebound Harris. Moody back the other way to Zen. Oh, a lot of contact. It's going to be a block. Zen will go to the line. That's a Jamie Poindexter stood in there.
I'm gonna tell you, watch her elbow here. It was not a great sound. Glad to see Jamie Poindexter popping up. She rubbed a little bit, but she'll be all right. But that noise, that was one of those. You hope she pops up.
Floor's undefeated.
So's the Beltway.
Yeah, that's right. Get ourselves a 10-8 ball game. Mustangs with a 2-point lead, and we'll get our first look at the McNamara pep band. This is what high school sports needs to be all about more of. We got everyone involved. We got the cheerleaders at one end, we got the pep band on the other side. Seeing the students start to trickle in. I talked to Coach Keith Line at the beginning, and Marty was talking about, I said, how often do you get a boys and girls doubleheader? And he's like, never. He goes, there's no rhyme or reason to the way the WCAC is scheduled and things at this point in time. He looked, you and I were wondering, like, when are the freshmen in JV playing?
Right.
So I asked him, when are the freshmen in JV playing? He's like, oh, tomorrow. So I'm like, oh, that's tough. Everyone, the life of a high school athletics department is, you talk about some of the hardest working people in America.
Very true, but from this perspective, the boys' team is sitting here in full, rooting on the ladies' team, and they will do the same. I think it's super cool. Ladies first, let the boys play later, and let's get everyone in the community around here for this fish fry, this pep band, and these cheerleaders.
That's right.
McNamara Mustangs certainly do Friday nights in February correctly.
Yes, they do. Princess Moody with the rebound, under control.
Great handles.
Cadence for three. Strong.
What a tip.
Moody was in there with the tip, but it goes back to Lions.
It was a great idea there.
Yeah.
She almost pulled it off.
McDaniel saves it out of bounds. Blocked by Zencraft. Manny McDaniel back the other way, fighting through some traffic.
Oh, boy. That's...
And one for the talented guard out of Forestville, Maryland.
That.
Yeah, that's hard to stop.
That crossover right there, it's impossible.
The Mustangs back out ahead by 5.
This young lady, Maddie McDaniel, and she had 29 against St. John's in a conference victory.
Princess Moody unable to save it. Heidi Williams.
Yeah, she's been a terror so far defensively. She's everywhere.
Her speed, coming back after that injury, her speed's all the way back. The first thing I asked Coach Oliver a week and a half ago, I said I hadn't had a chance to see her in person, and he was like, oh, yeah, it's there. It's back. She's one of the fastest players in the league.
She's an incredibly gifted athlete, but when you play that hard and you have that athleticism, that's a problem for usually the other squad.
Got the referees doing a little conferencing here.
Not a big Friday evening meetings guy.
I'm wondering if that, well, of course, that ball did not cross half court. I don't know if it's it looks like they reset the shot clock, and maybe they shouldn't have. So maybe we'll get a couple more seconds off the shot clock because Princess never had possession of that. And they're going to get this right, Kevin. Hook or crook. Giving Coach White the lowdown.
All right.
We're back. We're ready to go. I think they're going to go ahead and keep the shot clock where it's at. Duncan cross court to Williams. Poindexter. Duncan tries to get it inside of Tiao. Tiao fights for it and gets it. 10 on the shot. Poindexter is a long way from home. 4 on the shot. Tillman's going to have to shoot. Princess Moody ties her up with no time left on the shot clock.
Suffocating defense.
Teresa Hagen's in at the top here for the Mustangs. Zen, the corner for Princess Moody. 3. And that's how you enter a game as a sophomore guard.
Time to contribute. The
Teresa
time is now.
Hagens. David Tillman in trouble. Maddie McDaniel gets it ahead to Caden Samuels. And Samuels with the easy lay-in.
McDaniel to Samuels. Get used to saying it.
Heidi finds Ava. Ava in the paint. No good. Princess Moody comes up with a loose ball. She's in the paint. Kicks it out to the corner to Canes, who does save it, but it's back to Poindexter. She's on the run. She gets into the paint. Takes a hard fall, but Tiao, no good there. Gets her own rebound, up and in.
She's an excellent
Delicon
rebounder.
with the bucket for the Lions.
Both ends of the floor. She's crashing the glass. Great feed.
Princess Moody finding Zen Craft inside. She's just creating with her athleticism.
Tiao just sticking with it, padding those rebounding stats and getting a couple points in the score column there. She's been tough so far.
1 minute to go here, 18-10. Mustangs.
McNamara's shown that full court zone, that half court zone trap. We haven't seen when they come out and play straight up man and put on ball pressure on and deny the inbounds. That's when it gets fun. That's when they really dig in. But right now it's been working just fine for them in this zone trap. Seems like there might be 6 girls playing out there for them.
Yeah, it does.
It
does seem like they have extra defenders as we get our first look at Maisie Crowley, the sophomore transfer from across the pond. Tillman strong off the glass, coming back the other way is Teresa Hagens. Moody thought about it for a second. She'll pull it back.
She's instant energy, right?
Oh, yeah. Maddie inside to Caden Samuel.
Great flash.
Samuel's no good. Looked like it was maybe just a little bit tipped there. And the inbound, looking to get it inside to Tiao, and Maisie Crowley will pick up the foul. Crowley denies Tiao. And they'll tie it up. Possession arrow belongs to McNamara. 30 seconds to go here in the quarter.
Great defense. Held her ground. Got all ball.
No, we had that wrong. The arrow was pointing at McNamara, but possession goes to Carroll. Tillman for 3. Tiaho steals the ball away. Can't get it to fall, but she's putting in work on the glass.
She sure is. She's getting after it. That's about her 6th rebound, I think, of the first quarter. She is battling underneath.
Junior. Heidi Williams. Shot clock is off for Carroll. They can hold for last shot of the quarter. Shots up, off the glass, strong. Heidi down low. No good. Gets her own rebound. She can't save it in.
Heidi Williams has been playing hard. A nice play defense down here. A strong take to the rim. Another follow-up rebound on the offensive glass. McNamara's going to start having to box out a little bit. Carroll is crashing the offensive glass and giving themselves second opportunities.
Higgins pops for a long 3. No good. Tiaho, though, manages to get one more rebound out of this quarter as number 35 for Carroll has asserted herself on the glass.
She has become a factor in the paint.
20-10 after one quarter. There's a lot of positives for both of these squads. Coach White, I think she can look at her players and really give them a lot of credit on the glass, especially on their own offensive end. McNamara, that on-ball pressure, Kevin, is everything they say it is when you come here.
It is, and Carroll's not giving up a lot of second-chance opportunities on the defensive end rebounding as well. They've been very strong rebounding, getting the ball up the court, breaking pressure, and trying to get open looks has been a problem. Every pass is contested. Everything's trapped. There hasn't been very many open looks for the Carroll Lions.
No, you're right. That is one way to limit the damage that McNamara can do to you by keeping them second chance opportunities at a minimum. Carroll has done a good job of that. Figure a couple, if they could just get a couple of those shots. They have had a couple shots, Carroll. Had a couple open looks. Ava Tillman, maybe figure out a way to get her the ball in some space.
She's had a nice looking Jay. She's had a couple open looks. She's got I think she got 5 points in that first quarter, maybe 7, but she's got a couple clean looks, and you can see she's talented shooting the basketball. So Carroll's got to find a way to get her the ball in space, but McNamara's defense, Frank Oliver, sure is making it tough.
Yep.
But you got to say, Carroll hanging in there tough. Look at as you see the nasty crossover coming out, getting down 8-0 in front of this atmosphere. You got the pep band down here. The stands are filling up. Excellent job by the Lady Lions fighting back and making this into a game.
Kraft, McDaniel, Samuels, Higgins, Jordan on the floor for the Mustangs. Tillman, Poindexter, Tiaho. I think she might have impacted that a little bit too, as she talks to her teammate there, Leah Duncan. Here you go. Nicely done by Duncan.
Leah Duncan has been strong with the ball. She's broken the press multiple times in that first quarter, and once again here in the second.
Heidi Williams, Poindexter, under 10 to go. Nice look. Get back in there. Nice turnaround. No good. Zencraft with a rebound.
That's a good possession there for Carroll. They got a good-looking shot. They moved the ball. Can't leave her open.
Daniel for 3. Long rebound. I got that one.
Yeah.
That one came right to me.
It's I think you just got in the stat column there, Ken. At your own home court.
It's all about loose balls.
It's the first time you've ever touched the basketball at Bishop McNamara.
Let's just say I'm not anyone's first, second, third, or fourth option on the offensive
side of the ball. I will dribble drive dish to you wide open anytime.
I appreciate that.
You got it.
Tillman, turnaround, baseline. No good. Oh, Tiaho is underneath. Oh, and look at this fight.
Yes.
Aaliyah Duncan. Oh, and they're going to get a little over and back.
All these ladies are playing hard out here. You saw it right there. No one's afraid to get down on the floor for the loose ball. Let's see how this game is affected by you touching the rock.
No one scored since. That's the first fact.
I got a feeling.
Baseline. Higgins under pressure. And they're going to get her for a travel. And once again, Tiaho on the baseline, causing a ruckus. Duncan gets to the corner, and they're going to get Caden Samuels with the foul.
Aaliyah Duncan has done a great job breaking this press, but you do not want to get to a corner against this defense.
No.
You want to stay out of the corners.
Manny McDaniel gets it ahead. The lane is good. Drew Jordan under control. Breaking the Marangolo curse. Aaron pass. No one touches it. It's going to be McNamara ball.
You just got a feeling as Maddie McDaniel is allowing the game to come to her right now that she's about to erupt. She looks like she wants to get more involved.
Samuels for 3. Rebound Tillman. Poindexter working against Hagens. 14 on the shot. She goes to work. Tries to feed Heidi Williams. Kevin, you almost think they had Tillman in transition ahead, kind of even with that McNamara defense. Almost want to see her maybe stop and put that up.
Yeah, you do, but you know what? When they sat back into their half court, they settled in, and they did a nice job of spacing the floor there right now. Nice little middle cut. And
another tie-up.
yeah.
And this time, we're going to get this right. Carroll ball.
McNamara with such active hands. Of course, the feet are being moved. We know about the length and the athleticism, but the active hands. You've seen Princess. Here we go again.
Interception. Hagens fought back. Heidi Williams the other way.
Restolen.
Inside. Tiao, no good. Zen back the other way. Caden Samuels for 3. Leah Duncan with the rebound, brings it back. Tillman, free throw line, no good. Rebound is to Maddie. Pushing. Caden Samuels is moving a little bit too fast at the rim there.
McNamara just getting one crack at it. Carroll playing some aggressive defense, making it difficult for McNamara to get in any type of offensive rhythm. This zone has given them a bit of frustration. They're taking early threes, quick in the possession. Carroll doing an excellent job defensively, as well as McNamara. This is a defensive basketball game here, kid.
Carroll gives it away there. Caden Samuels will get the rebound, and she'll go to the line.
And nothing's coming easy.
No, I tell you what, if you put your hand over the score and you just watch what's been going on, especially in the second quarter, you wouldn't think that McNamara is playing with a 12-point lead. They're going to call that foul on the floor. Hagens thought about the 3. Princess Moody to the corner. Moody in, again now out to Hagens.
Great
Stolen
job
by Aaliyah Duncan again.
I tell you, she is definitely playing hard. She's doing a bunch of great things. She's always around the ball.
Princess Moody.
Speaking of always around the ball.
Princess Moody tried to get around the ref.
Princess Moody.
She's moving too fast. Amara Flowers in the game for Carroll. Flowers, no good. Hagens back the other way for the Mustangs. Zen feeds Caden Samuels inside. Tipped away by, I believe, Tiao. We're going to get a whistle. We'll find out what it is.
What it is Carroll's playing extremely physical, packing this 2-3 in, giving up a couple outside looks, but in return, they're getting the rebound. So
foul on the floor.
Great
inside.
cut.
Zen Kraft.
It's a great looking inbounds
from
play.
Drew Jordan. Poindexter. Tia'o.
That's how you break the press right there.
And Duncan with the finish.
Keep that ball moving. And Aaliyah Duncan having an excellent night here in Forestville.
3 from the corner. No good. Zen Kraft with a rebound. She'll be fouled, and she'll shoot 2.
The Carroll Lions are going to make you earn it. No layups
right.
so far. We're going to have to get it at the free throw line. Respect the toughness on these Lady Lions. McNamara just seems like they can't really get on into a rhythm offensively. Now, the last few possessions, all 5 touched the ball. It wasn't anything quick, but I'm telling you, Carroll's not going to let you get anything easy.
Yeah, McNamara likes to run. And Carroll's doing a great job of stymieing that.
Yes. Transition defense has definitely been fantastic. Especially there's been a million steals, Ken, but Carroll is not giving anything up. They're getting back on D. They play with pride. They play hard.
Heidi Williams trapped in the corner. Higgins comes away with it. I'm sorry. I think that was Higgins. Oh, and Moody gets
steal.
Poindexter is going to get fouled by Vanessa Harris. And Jamie will go to the line to shoot 2.
Great job by Jamie Poindexter.
Put the brakes on.
Yeah, crafty veteran move. Let's get to the stripe, knock a couple down, and see if Carroll wants to put any pressure on the ball. But I think they're content sitting back in this 2-3 and trying to get every defensive rebound. Be very important in this next 3 minutes and 6 seconds for the Carroll Lions to try and get this, keep this lead at right around 10, maybe even less. That'd be huge heading into the third quarter. Great momentum going into the half after especially being down 8-0.
Yeah. Poindexter gets them both. Casey Robinson, the freshman guard, she'll check in. She's on the ball now. Coach Frank Oliver always has a speedy freshman guard to bring on in these games. Moody for 3 is no good. Rebound Heidi Williams. Poindexter working on Moody. And that ball is coming back McNamara's way as Moody recovers. 3-point attempt, no good for Teresa Higgins. But saved by Kaden Samuels. Shot clock coming up on 10 seconds. As the Mustangs reset.
They've been getting some open looks here. They got to see one go down. 3-second call. That's a great play there by Kaden Samuels.
Williams to inbound here. Just about 2 minutes to go in the first half. Nice work there by Poindexter. And Williams to break the press. Williams all the way into the paint, and she'll go to the line.
Muck this game up, get to the free throw line.
No good on the front side. 11-point game. Williams makes the second. 10-point game. Robinson up to McDaniel.
McNamara gets that ball up the court so fast. Carroll, 5 ladies sprinting back on defense to counter that.
Samuel's no good from the free throw line. They're going to get Zencraft for a foul.
Here we go in the bonus. So I think this is the formula here for Carroll.
This is what
keep
Carroll
this thing
wants.
Tight. Let's get some. You gotta keep rebounding, and you gotta shoot a high percentage at the free throw line to keep this thing tight.
That's right. They got everything going their way in terms of style of play. The lefty gets the front side. Zencraft will come out. Vanessa Harris checking in for the Mustangs. Second one no good. Harold fighting for the rebound, and it comes up. Oh, and look at this. Duncan. I mean,
these
just
ladies are
never
going
say
at
die. Maddie McDaniel intercepts that pass. Duncan did everything she could possibly do. Robinson, no good on the three. Keaton Samuels with the rebound. High off the glass, no good. Tillman will control. Now she's out ahead. Poindexter in the paint. Tiao with the rebound. Taken away by Maddie McDaniel. She comes back the other way. She's into the paint. Floater in. Stopped the bleeding there a little bit for McNamara. As we're under a minute to play here in the first half. 11-point game. Tillman, Duncan. And they'll get Aaliyah for an extra step.
I tell you, some of these Carolines are just happy that they can walk back down court. They're catching their breath. It's been the Iron Five. These five ladies have been out there a majority of this quarter, and they've been playing as hard as possible. Both sides have. I can't even tell you, how many steals do you think the McNamara Mustangs have tonight? Defensive rebounding and great hands has forced them to have so many possessions. Yeah, got to call that one.
Maddie inside, working on Heidi Williams. And she'll go to the line.
First team all WCAC 2022, Maddie McDaniel. This young lady, Ken, was invited to the Steph Curry exclusive elite invitation-only camp of the top 13 juniors in the nation. She's a five-star.
Yep.
She's a baller.
Shot clock is off. Poindexter's in trouble. Ball's on the floor. Another tie-up. How many? This is probably also one of the most tie-ups I've ever seen in one half, let alone a game.
An extremely physical basketball game here tonight on a Friday at McNamara. And the defense has been at a premium. It has been a pitcher's duel. It's been a slugfest. We see how many girls from McNamara have the ability to fill it up. Tonight, Carroll's made it extremely difficult. 27 points in the first half. That's got to be a season low for Frank Oliver's team. Certainly in the conference play.
Samuels for three. She can't get that to go. And once again, a buzzer beater rebound for Tiao.
Tiao's messing around with a 20 rebound night here, my man.
We'll be back with the second half here from Bishop McNamara High School, where the Mustangs and Lions pick up here again in 10 minutes. We'll see you then. get it. They'll get us something. I'll just stay here.
I just have to stand up too. What do you want me to tell TJ?
Welcome back. Second half of action, moments away. 27-16 game here as the gym is starting to fill up for Fish Fry Night here. Support your McNamara softball team and get some good eating. 11-point game. Story of the first half really was Carroll dictating the pace of the game. Carroll dictating the style of the game. McNamara wants to get out and run, and to an extent they certainly were trying to get after it, but at the end of the day, helping us out here. Thank you so much. We got some Chick-fil-A in the house. Ball in. Let's see if Carroll can pick it up a little bit on the offensive side. They gave everything they had, Kevin, on the defensive side.
And you're right about the pace. They've controlled and dictated how this game has been played. They've mucked it up a little bit. And they got to be saying, hey, we got to stop turning the ball over, and we got to take advantage of our offensive opportunities. We get an open look or at the free throw line.
Tillman finds Williams down low. They're going to get her for a travel. First chance here for the Mustangs on offense. Vanessa Harris, Zen Kraft, Maddie McDaniel, Drew Jordan, Caden Samuels for three, and that's no good. And her shot hasn't been there in the game. It was there all warm-ups. We saw it. She barely missed. Hasn't been that way here between the whistles tonight.
That wasn't her typical clean form there. There's a little bit of a hitch. She's got to just get comfortable and relax.
Nice little shot there. Ava Tillman with the 2 for the Lions. Just like that, single-digit game here.
The old 2-3 zone, extremely effective. Although, I will say, McNamara, when they move the ball, they've been getting open looks, but no second-chance opportunities. Or very few.
Maddie for 3, no good. Rebounded by Harris. Back inside to Zen Kraft. She slices and dices, no good. Gets her own rebound. That's no good. Tia'o to Tillman.
Wisely backs it back out, waiting for her teammates, but I think Zen Kraft is the answer to some of these questions. Look at that move on the offensive end.
Tia'o, Adelicon. Vanessa Harris will go to the line here. Adelicon slow to get up. She's been fighting all night long.
Well, that's the deal. She should take all of her time when in between whistles.
That's
because
right.
What she's doing when the clock is running has been fantastic for Carroll. Her toughness and rebounding ability is a reason why it's a 7-point game.
Timeout on the floor.
I think Coach Oliver's got to be saying, listen, we talked about this. Let's stop launching them up. Let's get the ball inside to Zen Kraft. We know exactly what we can do in the paint. They had a nice little look at it last time. They're going to come right back to it.
And it's obvious what we saw in the Seton game when McNamara was wearing the Lorraine jerseys. Lene Corbett, the junior forward, she was extremely strong down low, rebounding and putbacks. And that's what McNamara is missing tonight. They're missing number 5.
Well, that's what I was missing last time when we were here. How sweet are those Lorraine throwback jerseys? That's the sweetest throwback jersey in league history. I'm
awesome.
saying it right now, right here.
The royal blue.
It's also issuing a bit of a challenge. I'd like to see more of that.
We have to have more of that.
I thought it was awesome. I was sad I wasn't able to be here for it, but I'm telling you what, checking you guys out and looking at all the old alums from Lorraine, that's something. They were not part of the WCAC. They sure are part of the WCAC.
That's right.
Very cool.
Harris knocks them both down. Lorraine legacy lives on in the new Science and Tech Center that we drove past when we came in tonight. Man, that building looks amazing. They're getting some. They're getting kids in it, and they're using it as of this week. As Ava Tillman finds Duncan, no good. That rebound is going to go to Drew Jordan. She finds Hagens. Zen Kraft in the corner. Maddie McDaniel Inside to Zencraft, free throw line. No good, but that's what McNamara wants.
Exactly.
They're getting open shots.
One-shot possessions. Get the rebound. Let's go see if we can get some work done on the offensive end. Look at McNamara. We're looking at the man-to-man defense we were talking about. The on-ball pressure is always relentless.
Mara Flowers on for the Lions. Tiao, I mean, if she's going to make it from that far away, watch out.
The junior is putting her stamp on this game many different ways.
Yeah, this is her game. Maddie McDaniel for 3. Rebound. Duncan. Lions back the other way. Tillman. Throws it away to Zencraft. Maddie McDaniel comes out and gets that. She gets into the paint. Almost off the top of the glass. She'll go shooting 2.
Did you see her come back to the ball right there?
Oh, yeah.
Receiver coaches at Carroll and McNamara right now are saying that's how you're supposed to get it done. Come back to the ball. Help the person out that's passing. Let's not have any more turnovers.
I knew the quarterback in you would appreciate that.
You got to look out. You got to look out for the poor QB sometimes. You know, sometimes they need a little help out there, Ken.
McDaniel smooth from the free throw line tonight. Princess Moody checking in. It's Drew Jordan. Will take a seat. For the most part, I'm seeing pretty much all starters out there at this point in the second half here. For the Lions especially, I know Moody.
Tialo again. The Iron 5 for the Lions has been solid, haven't they?
The Iron 5, they sure have. Vanessa Harris tried to talk the referee into calling that the other way, but Poindexter working on Moody. Oh, the scoop, no good. Maddie McDaniel back the other way.
What a feed.
Samuels with the floater, floating through the air.
And McDaniel showing off her skill set in transition.
Kraft with the block, but she's going to be called for the foul.
Carroll attacking the rim relentlessly, not taking a ton of outside shots, getting to the stripe. It's really chopped this game up to a point where McNamara can't really get into any type of rhythm,
right,
offensively or defensively. It's just, let's go down here, get one rebound on one shot, let's come down and shoot free throws. That's been the formula that's kept the Carolines in the game. You got to make these. You got to take advantage of this opportunity here.
Yeah, Leah, no good on the first one, but yeah, they're getting their way to the line. Got to make them from the charity stripe. Teresa Higgins and Vanessa Harris in. Sorry, Vanessa Harris will take a step out with Zencraft. Drew Jordan will come on with Higgins. Duncan makes the second. Teresa Higgins on the ball. Tess Moody. Oh, will swing around. Inside to Caden Samuels, outside to Maddie McDaniel. No good. Rebound, Princess Moody, but looks like they're going to get Moody with the foul. Over the back, maybe.
McNamara doing a great job being patient there, and I like the inside out look and the open step in 3, but they're having a hard time knocking them down, Ken. Some nights it just doesn't go down.
Tillman to Tiao, to Duncan inside. And one.
Wow.
Seven-point game. Once again, Carroll at the line. Can't stress enough.
The grit they're showing right now.
Great hands by Tiao. Find her teammate that quickly there.
These ladies doing a very impressive job following Coach Edith White's game plan. It's a 6-point game, man.
3. And there you go. Drew Jordan with the 3. And Coach Oliver will call a timeout there. Let them think about watching that ball go down because it hasn't been going through the hoop there from long distance for all night long.
It really hasn't. It's not typical of a McNamara team. They typically shoot a way higher percentage from the field, especially from three-point range. And you can see by some of the releases on these young ladies and some of the shots that they have, is that they are fully capable. It happens. It's what happens in hoops. Got to figure out a different way to score the ball if those outside shots aren't going down. And when you have a young lady under the basket like Zen Kraft, who has the ability to move the ball in the paint and back out from 3, you might want to start running a little bit of offense through there like Coach already has done earlier on in the second half.
Yeah, once again, the story coming out of halftime is Coach White. Coach White's greedy, iron, like you call him, the Iron Five. Duncan and Tiao especially, talk about grit.
They play with extreme toughness. They play well together with extreme toughness, and they're out here diving all over the place and selling out for the Lady Lions basketball program. It's been very impressive to watch them.
Amara Flowers will inbound for the Lions. It's 3.5 to go here in the third of a 10-point game. Poindexter to Flowers. Great hands by Duncan. Poindexter to Duncan. She's going to drive. It's going to go off her foot. McNamara ball. You're starting to see, though, she's figured it out. This has been the Aaliyah Duncan second half in terms of when she gets the ball on the move, she's driving to the hoop, and she's going to try to get her way to the line.
And you have to understand, McNamara is going to cause some turnovers. There's no way you're going up against this Mustang squad and not turning the ball over. You just have to limit them.
McDaniel, try to get the pass into Cadence. Amara Flowers couldn't find Aaliyah Duncan there on the defensive end. McNamara ball.
How about that vision? Little scoop pass, no look. A little too low for Caden Samuels to handle, but
it was through traffic.
Had a little heat on it. It did.
That was some beltway traffic. Drew Jordan throwing it away. Princess Moody, the intended receiver, would be Carroll ball.
Incomplete.
Yep. And here goes Aaliyah. She's on the move. Inside, just looking for Tiao. The referees are going to confer here. Initial call was Carroll ball. After discussion, it'll be McNamara ball. Hagans will get this offense moving inside. And Drew Jordan will draw a foul. And that'll be on Tiao.
Number 2 on Tiao.
That's good. Yeah, the way she plays,
exactly.
You're happy to.
I was thinking the same thing.
Yeah.
I was waiting to see that flashed up there.
Moody to Maddie. Maddie wants Drew Jordan. Get inside there, and there it is. Jordan on the drive. Tiao with the rebound. Poindexter to Flowers. Denied by Jordan. Back the other way. Hagans to Samuels. With the left hand.
Strong finish with the left. Might have been an N1.
Poindexter in trouble. Up the sidelines. Just Princess Moody all over her. Loose ball. And they'll call a tie-up. This game isn't getting any less physical at this point in the second half.
No, but you can see McNamara turning up the defensive intensity a
Yeah.
tad better in the last few possessions. All of a sudden, they're all over the place, and we talked about them getting into a little bit of a rhythm. You don't want them to get into a rhythm defensively. The last 2 press breaks has been a little bit chaotic for Carroll. They're going to say, hey, let's just chill out here. We can't afford any turnovers. Get into a strong triple threat. Be strong with the ball. Good firm passes. Let's ball fake. You can't. No one-handed passes off the run against these guys.
That's right.
They're too good defensively.
That is, the McNamara speed is talked about so much, obviously on their pressure defense and on their fast break offense, but they don't get beat down the floor for fast break points on defense very often. And again, you talk to Coach Oliver. It's rule number 1. Rule number 1 is pressure, pressure, pressure. Do not give up points because of a lack of playing defense.
Yes, and that's the exact reason why there's been no easy buckets for Carroll tonight. Everything has been earned, whether it be getting fouled at the free throw line, or there's a couple step-in looks off a nice pass or two that the Lady Lions have scored. But McNamara's defense is the reason why they play in the WCAC championship every single year since I can remember.
Maisie Crowley checking in, the 6'3" forward from across the drink. Carroll ball, Duncan to inbound for the Lions. Nice little play there for Poindexter. And they're going to get Tiao on a foul, and that's her third.
I don't think you can afford to take her out.
No, you can't.
Nope. Got to trust the junior to play smart here. Straight up.
Moody, Higgins, Maddie for 3. No good. Samuels with the rebound. Dishes to Moody, to Crowley, back to Moody. Pop from the baseline. That is just pretty.
2 excellent interior feeds to create the open jump shot. Now that's McNamara basketball.
Ava Tillman picks up her dribble, gets it to Poindexter.
Great
dish.
Caden
No good for Heidi.
Caden Samuels got a piece of that on help defense.
It'll be another tie-up as Caden Samuels had a smile on her face because she knew she messed up. She was able to get it back and tie it up. She's moving just a little bit too quick there. McNamara ball. Princess Moody on the wing. Maddie inside of Crowley. Kicked it to Higgins. She drives. And they're going to get her for a travel. It is hard fighting in the paint.
And breaking this press. Here comes that full court pressure.
Tillman up and over Maisie Crowley. Great 2. Shot clock is off. Coach Oliver is calling for them to take the last shot. Moody to Samuels. And they'll get her with the travel. Carroll will have a chance to cut this lead to 9. Going into the fourth quarter.
Here we go.
Carroll will be content with an 11-point lead after 3.
Is there a shooting percentage that we're concerned about at this point? Because, you got to take that half-court shot, right?
You got to take the half-court shot.
In front of this atmosphere on a Friday night, Coach Tillman, he had a question about it. You know what? I get it.
A little bit of a mental lapse there, but if I've been running as much as Aaliyah Duncan all night tonight and fighting my way into that Mustang paint, I don't.
And she's been fighting.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes.
She's been one of the main reasons why Carroll's had success breaking the full court press. as we're witnessing tremendous athleticism from the McNamara Mustangs cheer squad here. Don't you ever think, though, you don't get dizzy at all when you're doing like 15 straight backflips across like, a 40-yard?
That's why we put the work in, Kevin. I mean, that's why we put the work in.
I just can't imagine. It'd be like a roller coaster ride in there. I feel like I would get a tad bit upset stomach.
I mean, especially after that fried fish, maybe I could get like 2 or 3 straight backflips, but like, I don't know, 10? That seems like a lot.
I would need 3 people to help me do a backflip, Ken.
I'm just looking across the gym at our guy Jaden with the broken foot, got his foot in a boot. Would love to be able to see him play tonight.
I know.
It's not going to happen.
Second team all WCAC performer from McNamara.
6'2" guard from Annapolis, Maryland. Stay with us. We do have another game here tonight as the boys will play following right after this game. Tia'o for 2, no good. Rebound. Drew Jordan back the other way. Vanessa Harris.
Drew Jordan impressing me with that rebound dribble out.
Yep.
Get the ball up the wing and run out. She's got nice handles.
Foul will be on Poindexter. 5th team foul for the Lions. Caden Samuels, and that's the way you want to see her shoot. From the corner, 3-pointer good. We'll see if that bodes well for her down the stretch here.
Oh, it will. She's a shooter, and once you see one go down,
yep,
that bucket gets a whole lot bigger.
Williams up top. Tillman for 3. Off the front of the rim. Rebound to Harris. Maddie back the other way. Caden's calling for the ball. Corner 3. No good. I believe they're going to get Vanessa Harris on that call. No, that will be Vanessa Harris.
Number 4. Now it's time. Carroll's got to get a basket here.
They'll get Drew Jordan with a touch foul there.
14 points under 7 minutes.
Maisie Crowley in for the Mustangs, along with Zencraft. She's been sitting with some fouls. She's back out on the floor now. McNamara wants a carry. They're going to get a foul on Maisie Crowley inside. Remains Carroll ball. Duncan finds Tia'o. She raises up. Maisie Crowley will pick up the foul, and Tia'o will go to the line. Been fighting all night long. These are easy buckets.
Yeah.
Easy attempts, I should say.
I'm not part of the team, obviously, but she's obviously an outstanding teammate. The way she leads out here and the passion she plays with, she's kept this game tight. Great looking shot there, too. Are we on the 20 rebound tracker still? You know?
I think so. I think we got to be.
Yeah.
Zen kicks it to Cadence. Samuels for three. No good. Rebound Heidi Williams. Tillman and Duncan. Duncan picks up her dribble. Princess Mooney with a clean steal finds Maisie Crowley to Maddie McDaniel.
She full out dove for the steal and the loose ball.
Shakira Pearson will pick up that foul. She was a blur. That's just amazing. Clean pick.
There's a Carroll substitution. I wanted you to be in on that. What a good look at that
Kraft, easiest two she'll have all season. Zencraft and Caden Samuels.
The defense doesn't stop.
Yep.
McNamara just comes at you in waves. And now, Coach Oliver doing the right thing. You're up 14, 5 minutes to go. You're going to say, come on out and play some defense. We're going to catch our breath real quick. Coach White sticking to the game plan.
Inside to Kraft. Ball pops loose into the hands of Heidi Williams. Jamie Poindexter now. Princess Moody. Her defense is absolutely tenacious.
And that's why she's got the leggings and the long sleeve T-shirt on. You can't just have floor burns all over yourself at all times when you play ball like this. She is super aggressive, and she's all over the court.
Inbound to Tia'o. Ball finds Poindexter. And they're going to get Tia'o with a step-out screen.
That is all defense. That's all heart. That is all Princess Moody. And number 4 on Tia'o. The only thing that might stop her from getting to 20 rebounds is that fifth foul.
In Crowley, and she'll pick up the foul. She'll go to the line and shoot two. 4.5 to go in a 14-point game. As McNamara just, is content to find cracks in that zone. They get Zen up to the mid-level, and she just passes it right on down.
Yeah, excellent ball movement with no dribbles, 4 different touches. That's how you run offense there. I'm not sure how much longer Carroll can afford to sit back in that 2-3 now. As each possession comes down, they can't just let McNamara run 10 seconds off the top of the shot clock. They're going to have to come out and pressure half court, which we all know with McNamara's quickness and speed, that's easier said than done.
Moody on Poindexter. Tillman gets to the free throw line.
Ava Tillman's been working so hard to make offense work for the Carroll Lions tonight. She's done a fantastic job. Knocked down a couple shots, but her ball handling, her toughness has been tremendous.
Step out 3. Duncan with the rebound. Caden Samuels knocks it out. 5 on the shot clock here. I think, we got 5 on the shot clock. They're not going to reset that. Heidi Williams for 3. McNamara ball. McNamara going to get some extra time on the offensive end.
This is more Friday night basketball, man. What's everyone in such a hurry for? The gym's packed. The fish is fried. The pep band is rocking. Let's hang here for a little bit.
Cadence for 3. And there it is, 2 in the fourth quarter.
That net was almost
and
ripped
she
off
gets
the
the
rim.
steal. Bounce pass to Maddie McDaniel.
Did you see that
up
jump
and
cut?
in.
Did you see that jump cut where
Yep.
she got to where she got? That's athleticism right there. That is freakish.
Duncan pulls it back. Maddie
Uh-oh.
and Princess Moody steal from Poindexter, up and in. And now here comes the scoring in the bunches that we're used to out of this McNamara offense. We'll get a timeout on the floor.
Yeah, it's swarming. Never seen a Mustang swarm, Ken? Because that just happened right there.
That was a Mustang swarm. If you're a point guard, opposing point guard, and Princess Moody and Maddie McDaniel are doubling you at half court, it's not going to end well.
Yeah, that's not ending well for anyone.
And we're pretty sure it was pajama day here at Bishop McNamara, because the stands, it's all pajamas.
Yeah.
I feel overdressed. I feel like I should have worn my pajamas. Someone should have given us a memo. I got some McNamara pajamas, just so we're clear.
Listen.
But I got to be impartial.
Let's not make everyone turn off the game with only a few minutes left to go in the fourth. Well, all that personal McNamara, Kenny McNamara personal PJs is not. Although, we should probably get some First Amendment joints.
First of all, we call them jammies.
No, we don't.
Yeah, we do.
We don't. We don't.
Just over 3 to go. 21-point game. Lions to inbound. Mustangs to press. Tia'o to Poindexter. Poindexter into the lane. Rebounded Moody.
Moody's fearless. She's a lot of fun to watch play high school basketball, man.
Yes. 15 on the shot. There's Moody looking to get it inside there, but
5 second
5 second call there, yeah. 2:40 to go here. That's a nice stroke there by Caden Samuels. Poindexter. Tia'o to Duncan. Her drive is cut off right away by Princess Moody. They're going to hold, and they're going to call that. What are they going to call that on?
Maisie Crowley again, some physical ball underneath. She doesn't agree, but you see she's got a little hook on the back there. It's
Tia'o at the line. 2.5 to go in the game. That's what you want, too. You want someone who's going to play that physical all night long for you to also be able to knock him down at the free throw line. Good on Tia'o.
Leader. Passionate.
Doing it all for the Lions. Duncan with the save, but they're going to say she stepped out of bounds. She's been a pleasure to cover tonight. Aaliyah Duncan. No quit in number 10. Errant buzzer there. The jammies. Jammy buzzer. Maddie into the paint. Oh, and she was looking for Zen Kraft maybe to take a step in.
She plays at a different pace.
Yeah.
She's so quick from side to side. She's got great vision, but.
Maisie Crowley will take a break. Vanessa Harrison. Tillman. Rebound. Tiao. No good. Kaden Samuels, she'll be fouled, I believe, by Duncan. We don't want this to go on 35. That's going to go on 10. We don't want 35 coming out of this game.
Both teams in the bonus.
Crowd's starting to feel it. Cadence knocks down the first one.
I mean, sometimes when you see this shooting stroke, you wonder how she ever misses. Gino Oriema does not wonder these things.
No, he does not. Tillman loses the handle. Zen Kraft. Tillman finds the ball again.
I tell you, if you're in charge of statistics tonight and turnovers and steals, you got to get some new. You got to have another pen.
He's anticipating tie-ups and steals. You could tell he kind of didn't know what to call there. Frank Oliver's like, "What's going on here?" You just expect the ball to be there. It is. Kaden Samuels.
Such active hands.
Yeah, and once again, that one was right in front of us.
Not so sure about that one.
I'm going to give the referee on this one. She got the hand there.
A little bit. Officials have been good all night.
Yeah, they
have. Sitting over here with a long-time official in this conference, and just a great guy to have a conversation with, Al Batista.
We're about to be at full capacity in this gym ahead of this.
Oh, you can feel it.
Second game of the doubleheader. One and a half to go. It's a 22-point game. Tiao with another rebound. Back up. And she gets it in.
She's a heck of a player, man.
Yeah. She deserves every box on the stat sheet she fills.
Yeah, when we sit and watch these games and we say, I'd like to be teammates with that young lady.
Yes,
I'd like to be on it.
Yes.
Because she's a great teammate. She plays the game the right way. And tonight she showed that.
No good for Harris.
Another board.
And it's going to get away from Duncan. 54 seconds on the clock. McNamara ball with a 20-point lead. And every single person out on the floor is playing like it's 0-0. Maddie McDaniel. Kick. They're going to get a foul.
Yeah, since the gym filled up, it's starting to get a little more whistly.
Maddie McDaniel, she'll go to the line. It is getting a little whistly. First one's good. Poindexter to Duncan. Down low to Tiao.
Man, I'll tell you.
Carroll ball as Harris and Tiao continue to battle all the way down to the bitter end.
Tiao, Adelicon, Ava Tillman, Amara Flowers, Heidi Williams, Aaliyah Duncan, and Jamie Poindexter. These ladies have played extremely hard. They've played, I want to say, 98% of the minutes tonight. It seems like it. They have nothing to hang their head about. They're down 22 here with 38 seconds left, but that is not exactly what the score doesn't indicate how close this game was and how physically it was played and how Carroll dictated the pace to McNamara for about 2/3 of the game.
It's impressive. Look at Jamie Poindexter. She took spill there. Hopefully just a cramp. Looks like a right calf. Oh, okay. But geez, get to that trainer's table. Give McNamara a ball. We will have a shot clock. Frank Oliver calling out the offense. We're looking for Zen inside. Nothing easy. All the way to the end is Maddie McDaniel with 5 on the shot clock. Driving to the lane. Makes it look easy at the end.
Hey, she's pretty good.
Yeah. Tillman. That'll be how it ends. In the first of 2 games from Bishop McNamara tonight, the Lady Mustangs 57, the Lady Lions 33. We will be back with a second game. The boys will take each other on here in a matter of minutes. I got to believe we'll clear the floor here in about 15 or 20 minutes. Come on back and join us for game 2. This gym is on fire.